Welcome back to TV, the #1 spot for the hottest, most controversial, and blockbuster celebrity gist that keep you glued to your screens. If you have not yet subscribed, you are missing out on the real drama that sets the entertainment industry on fire. Hit that subscribe button right now, turn on your notifications, and join this growing family of gist lovers because here, we do not hold back. We give you the gist raw, hot, and unfiltered, exactly the way you like it. Gist lovers, something serious is boiling in the entertainment industry, and it's hotter than a Lagos afternoon. What seemed like brotherly love between Bryan Okwara and Maurice has suddenly turned into a full-blown Cold War, all because of one stunning actress who seems to have both men wrapped around her finger. The internet is shaking, group chats are buzzing, and fans can't stop debating who's at fault. If you think Nollywood scandals were over, think again, because this one has everything: jealousy, pride, secret meetups, emotional betrayal, and fans taking sides like it's a presidential election. Stay tuned, because this gist is exclusively on TV, and if you're not subscribed yet, my dear, you're missing out on the hottest stories that keep the whole internet talking. So, what really happened between Bryan Okwara and Maurice? At first, everything looked peaceful. The two actors had been seen together several times, even appearing in the same events, smiling for pictures and hyping each other's projects. But behind those bright smiles and designer suits, there was silent tension. Insiders say the crack began when both men found themselves growing too close to a certain actress, a fast-rising beauty who has been setting the Nollywood scene on fire with her charm, grace, and undeniable talent. Sources whisper that it all started on a movie set where Bryan and Maurice were both cast alongside the same actress. The chemistry on set was insane, not just between her and the camera, but between her and both men. Crew members reportedly noticed how Maurice couldn't take his eyes off her, while Bryan, known for his gentlemanly aura, suddenly became more protective and attentive. At first, it looked like harmless friendliness. But when Bryan started showing up earlier than usual for rehearsals and Maurice began finding excuses to stay behind after scenes wrapped up, people started connecting the dots. One insider spilled that there was a particular day when the three of them were shooting a romantic scene, and the sparks became too real. After the director called cut, the vibe didn't die, instead, it got even more intense. Everyone could feel it. From that day, something shifted. The friendship between Bryan and Maurice took a different turn. Suddenly, subtle competition began. Fans began to notice the difference in how both men interacted online. Bryan would post pictures with cryptic captions like, "Not everyone smiling with you wishes you well," while Maurice would drop his own shade like, "Energy doesn't lie." People started guessing. Fans began making threads on X, formerly Twitter, Instagram blogs picked it up, and the streets of TikTok went wild. Are Bryan and Maurice beefing over a woman? One user asked. Another commented, "You can't tell me these fine men are fighting over an actress. Brothers, use sense." But the tension kept growing. The turning point came during a recent red carpet event where both men were invited alongside the same actress. They arrived separately, but all eyes were on them. The photographers noticed something awkward. Bryan stood on one side of the stage, while Maurice stayed on the other. Normally, they would exchange pleasantries or do a joint photo, but this time, not even eye contact happened. What made things even hotter was that the actress they were rumored to be clashing over arrived stunningly dressed in a red gown that had every camera flashing non-stop. Instead of easing the tension, her presence made it worse. According to witnesses, Maurice was seen talking to her in one corner, whispering something that made her smile. Bryan, on the other hand, kept his composure but looked visibly uncomfortable. One gossip blogger captured a moment where Bryan turned away just as Maurice leaned in closer to her. That single clip went viral overnight, hitting over 3 million views on TikTok within hours. Fans flooded the comment section with chaos. One wrote, "Bryan can pretend all he wants, but that man is boiling inside." Another replied, "Maurice better watch out because Bryan is not the type to play about what he wants." Behind the scenes, the situation allegedly got even more dramatic. There were reports that Bryan unfollowed both Maurice and the actress on Instagram. That move confirmed what many suspected: the friendship was officially over. Fans immediately started comparing their social media moves. "These men used to comment on each other's posts," one fan observed. Now it's pure silence. That's not coincidence. Then came the bombshell, whispers that the actress in question had been spotted spending more time with Maurice. A few fans claimed they saw them together at a private event in Lekki, looking cozy. Even though both parties denied any romantic involvement, the internet didn't believe them. Screenshots started flying around, showing similar backgrounds in their stories and matching captions like, "Good vibes only." You know how fans are, detectives of the century. Bryan's fans, however, didn't stay silent. They began defending him, saying he was too classy to engage in social media drama. "Bryan doesn't chase women, women chase Bryan," one fan posted. "Let Maurice enjoy the spotlight for now. Class speaks louder than noise." On the other side, Maurice's supporters clapped back. "Bryan is just jealous because Maurice has that new school energy. The ladies love it," one wrote. And just like that, fanbases began clashing online, turning what could have been a private misunderstanding into a public battleground. Insiders revealed that things escalated even more when a brand endorsement both actors were eyeing chose Maurice instead of Bryan. Some people close to the situation say Bryan believed the brand was swayed because of the actress's silent influence. Apparently, she's a close friend of one of the brand's ambassadors. Whether it's true or not, that move added salt to injury. Days later, Bryan dropped a post that seemed too pointed to ignore. "Sometimes silence is the loudest revenge. Watch and learn." Fans went wild in the comment section, tagging Maurice endlessly. Maurice clapped back the next day with a story post saying, "Real men don't throw shades, they shine regardless." The entire industry watched quietly, some pretending not to know what was happening, while others subtly fueled the fire. During an interview, a journalist tried to bring up the topic to Maurice, asking if there was tension between him and Bryan. Maurice laughed and said, "I have no issues with anybody. I'm just focused on my work." But that laugh didn't convince people. It looked too forced, too controlled. Fans said his body language screamed otherwise. As for the actress at the center of the storm, she remained calm and mysterious, posting beautiful pictures and motivational captions like, "You can't dim a woman's light just because it shines on others." That post alone sparked thousands of comments. Some fans praised her for maintaining her composure, while others accused her of playing both men. "You know exactly what you're doing, sis," one user commented. "You love the attention." Another wrote, "Please stop breaking friendships. Focus on your career." But let's be honest, this kind of tension sells. Fans love it. People can't stop analyzing every move, every caption, every like and unlike. Bloggers are thriving, YouTubers are dropping back-to-back videos, and everyone's waiting to see who will make the next move. And as always, here on GSTEF TV, we bring you the truth, the drama, and all the reactions unfiltered. As the tension keeps building, some celebrities have started choosing sides. One popular actress close to both men was quoted saying, "They are both great guys, but ego is what's destroying them. If they don't calm down, this could affect future collaborations." Others believe it's all publicity, a stunt to keep their names trending. But whether it's real or not, the reactions are wild. Fans have flooded social media with their takes. Bryan is old school fine wine, Maurice is the new age hotshot. Of course they'll clash over a queen. Honestly, both of them should focus on their careers. Love triangle never ends well in Nollywood. Can we just appreciate the fact that this actress must be a goddess to have both men at war? Bryan needs to chill. Maurice is just vibing. No need for all this silent tension. I don't care who wins. I'm just here for the gist. Even international fans have joined the conversation, turning it into a full-blown online debate. YouTube comment sections are on fire with people analyzing interviews and predicting outcomes. TikTok creators have made short clips dramatizing the love triangle with voiceovers, and those videos are going viral daily. Meanwhile, some insiders claim that Bryan and Maurice recently crossed paths again at another industry event, and let's just say it didn't go smoothly. They reportedly avoided each other completely, not even exchanging greetings. The actress was there too, dazzling as usual, and that only made things worse. People at the event could feel the tension in the air. "You could cut it with a knife," one witness said. Now, everyone is asking, will they ever reconcile? Can these two talented men put pride aside and move on? Or has the bond been permanently broken because of one woman's charm? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, this gist has turned into one of the most talked about controversies in Nollywood this month. Whether you're Team Bryan or Team Maurice, you can't deny that this love triangle has brought drama, emotion, and endless entertainment to the fans. So to everyone watching, stay glued because this story is still unfolding. Who knows what twist will come next, a public confrontation, a joint interview, or maybe even a new movie that ironically cast all three of them together. Anything is possible in Nollywood. And when it happens, you already know where to find the full scoop, right here on Gist TV. So if you haven't subscribed yet, my dear, now is the time. Turn on that notification bell, because we're just getting started. This is the kind of gist that keeps your blood hot and your tongue wagging. The hidden rivalry between Bryan Okwara and Maurice isn't just a clash of talent, it's a battle